All right, so here are my top 10 running backs right now in the NFL. Number one, Saquon Barkley. I mean, coming back off of the injury, but from 2 years now, and he looks great, man. He's explosive, the cutting, the power. He catches the ball in the backfield. Yeah, so Saquon Barkley's number one. You know, the Giants pretty much lean on him. He's pretty much their whole offense is built around him. You know, the quarterback play hasn't been great, but they're still winning. So he's looking like the old Saquon Barkley, that top three pick he was. Uh, number two is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's number two, man, because he could just be a force. He's just a dominant player. The size, the speed. You load the box up against him, doesn't matter. He breaks one tackle, he could be gone. He's gonna outrun people, get to the end zone. He's just a big guy. He's a special player. He's number two. Number three, and a lot of people just don't know about it, is Nick Chubb, man. Nick Chubb is just great. They got a great offensive line in Cleveland. That has a lot to do with it. But he's steady. Runs with power, got good speed, great vision, and has been consistent the last 3-4 years. Number four, I got Christian McCaffrey. You know, the best receiving back in the league. Catching the ball, he's great in between the tackles, outside. He just does it all. You know, he's come back from injuries and he's back to his old form. Hopefully that continues. Number five, Dalvin Cook. He's had some injuries too. So far this year has been good for Minnesota. They've kind of leaned on their running game more than Kirk this year. And they're winning games. And Dalvin Cook, I got it number five. Number six, Aaron Jones, man. Aaron Jones, very underrated. You know, great in the passing game, runs with power, very elusive. So Aaron Jones is number six. Number seven, Josh Jacobs. Number eight, Alvin Kamara. One of the most talented backs in the league. You know, dealing with some off-field issues, some injuries, but still having a good year for the Saints. Elusive, can catch the ball out of the backfield. Probably the best balance in the league. You know, he gets hit. He always stays on his feet, stays up and running. But I got him in number eight. Number nine, Austin Eckler. You know, a little short guy. You don't think of him as being a great back, but he catches the ball in the backfield very well. And he scores a lot of touchdowns. 20 touchdowns last year. He's on pace for another big year. So he's number nine. And number 10, the 10th best running back I have in the NFL right now is Lamar Jackson. Yes, Lamar Jackson. Because what he does best is not throwing the ball, it's running. And he's had a 1,300-yard rushing season. So he's over 500 yards this year, 7 yards a carry. I mean, he's in open space with his speed, one of the fastest players in the league probably. And just dynamic. And so I put him in the top 10 running backs. He's in my top 10 quarterbacks and top 10 running backs. So that's it. And for me, I think the running back position, I think the problem is like teams don't want to pay these guys. You know, they don't want to take one running back and just give them a bunch of carries. Unless they are, you know, a first round pick type guy, top talent like Barkley and McCaffrey, guys you invest in. Yeah, those guys, but these guys, they think they're just interchangeable. Because, you know, back in the day, when I was young, the running back, they were the best players on the field. Like, your best player, you put them at running back. The game was built around them. And it's just changed now. But like, guys don't want to give running backs the ball. And they don't want to pay them. I mean, the Rams have no running game whatsoever. And I'm looking at a guy like Dante Foreman, who was bounced around the league, a guy who ran for $2,000 in college and was in Tennessee last year when Derrick Henry got hurt and was great. I mean, look what he did in the playoff game. And he come this year, he was in Carolina like third string. He was an afterthought till they got rid of McCaffrey. Now look what he's doing. You don't think the Rams could use that? Come on, man. They bring a guy like that in, start racking 100-yard games with that offense, man. Then they be like, oh, well, now you got to pay this guy. They don't want to pay him. They just want to recycle guys. Like Buffalo drafted a running back in the second round this year. And then they just traded Zach Moss for Nyheim Hines. So, and neither one of them going to be a starter. You got the guy Singletary. They don't even run the ball. They just want to recycle the same old dudes over and over again and not pay them. Get everything they can out of them. And they just don't want to pay these guys. That's what it is. But it's a lot of talented backs out here, and they might get opportunities.